Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Super Lorcana World, your one-stop shop for everything Lorcana. And as promised, here is a gameplay video, a whole match of me using my Steel Stitch deck against one of my teammate buddies here using his Sapphire Ruby ramp deck. He very much enjoys his deck. I very much enjoy my deck. And today, with everything up to double speed, you're going to get 3 full games in this match. Lots of content here. And if you guys like to see more gameplay, if that's something you're actually super interested in, let me know in the comments. In addition to that, please like the video and please subscribe since we are still a newer channel, trying to grow, and I would really appreciate it. So I mulliganed almost my whole hand away, as you guys can see there. With the Stitch deck, with any Stitch deck I play, I try to mulligan everything that's not part of the Stitch, Lantern, Stitch combo. That's basically usually how I do it anyway. Our buddy here also mulliganed away. And he's going first. He won the die roll, which is super huge, by the way. So he inked and played a Flounder. Shout out to Team Flounder. I played an ink and played a Stitch turn 1, which is really cool. So he inks again and then plays Grandma Tala. Really good card for ramping. You'd love to see it. Next up now, I'm going to play Captain Oka's Ink and then play a Lantern. Lantern is also part of the Stitch combo, which is really good. He put a third ink, quested for 2, played Mickey Mouse, and gained additional ink that way. He's going to start his turn at 5 ink. You're going to see what happens in this particular game. Why going first in this matchup is crucial. 3 in the Lantern makes Stitch, Big Stitch. I'm thinking about if I want to quest or not, but I see that that could be a problem. Instead, I go to suspend, exert my guy to do grab your swords to do 2 damage to his whole board. I do that because that way there's no chance, like with any combination of cards, he can like kill it through battle next turn and clear the board, which is good value. He draws for turn. He's going to play his 6th ink down, and then he's going to quest for 1 and then play Dragonfire, which is why going first really matters. Because I never got to use my Stitch this game, right? I play a Be Our Guest in order to grab a card. I'm thinking it's definitely Simba here. And then I'm going to play its ink and then play a Lilo and pass turn to try to get some more aggression. But yeah, that turn 4 Dragonfire, by the way, really messed up my turn 3 Stitch just because he went first. Had it been the other way around, I could have at least drawn some cards off the Stitch first. And he played a Maleficent there that quests for 3. Card's pretty strong in terms of what it can do for questing. So I play Hey Hey as ink. I quest for 2. Simba Bodyguard. That way he can't attack the Lilo first. He has to go through the Simba, and that's okay. On this turn, he quests for 4. He's gaining a lot of value here. He plays Aladdin to steal a lore from me and puts an ink and passes turn. I go now, play Lantern, play Simba to draw 1, discard 1. Debating what card I want to discard. Clearly, discard Grab Your Sword, and then I quest for 3, play another Bodyguard, and pass. Now I'm out of hand. Now I'm top decking, where my partner here is not doing that. And he's questing for 5, which is pretty scary. And he's going to play Pongo, a 4-drop evasive character, which is pretty strong. I quest everything for 5, play another Simba Bodyguard. I'm trying to like aggro and race, but it's not going to matter too much here. Here he goes shift for Aladdin, and I just actually scoop it up with no way to really deal with that anymore. We pick up our cards, and we go next game. Yeah, you guys can see how going first can really matter in this game. Really important. Anyway, fast forward to game 2. I'm mulliganing some cards away. I'm going first right now. I have the play, which will be really important. If I get turn 3 Stitch combo off again, he can't just Dragonfire at the next turn. I will get some value from it. That being said, we play an ink, we play Stitch. So we're on the right track. He plays an ink, and he plays a Sergeant Tibbs. Now I'm going to go ink for turn and play Lantern. So I have 2/3 of the combo. We'll see if I have the third part of the combo. He has 2 ink now, and he does develop his brain. He really needs to develop his brain sometimes. You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? But yeah, he developed his brain, added the card to hand, quested for 1, and I think that's it for his turn. And that's all he's going to do. Yep, that's it. So I draw for turn. I'm going to play something as ink right now, and then I'm going to play Big Stitch, and I'm going to I'm going to sing Be Our Guest with a add a card to hand. Getting that free value is more important than the 3 lore right now. I know that he can't Dragonfire me. He can't remove my guy. He can't do anything to it. He plays Mickey Mouse. So next turn he can Dragonfire me. So I need to start like drawing cards. Stitch gets me one draw off the Simba and exerts it, which triggers its bodyguard, which is really cool. We play as Simba, has to resolve down play first. We draw a discard, and then Stitch draws another card. Leaves me with one ink to go. I could play another ink now if I want to. Definitely debating my options. I know in my brain I'm thinking about the Dragonfire for sure. I choose to attack his Sergeant Tibbs. I don't want that on the board anymore. And I assumed it would just be destroyed anyway, so a little bit of damage doesn't really hurt anything, right? Anyway, he plays something as ink. And he's going to quest for one. Yep. And then he's going to just Dragonfire the Stitch. He always has the Dragonfire. This guy has Dragonfire. He just breathes the breath of Dragonfire, I tell you. That's okay. No big deal. We probably have a backup plan. I believe I kept a Stitch in my hand, a little Stitch. But we'll see. I don't quite remember. Definitely think about my plays, though. What's nice about me watching these back and commentating in real time, I don't watch these ahead of time to know what I did. We got a big Stitch, just inked for turn, played big Stitch, quested for 2. Now he needs another Dragonfire, just like that. I did draw a second Stitch, which is super powerful. Let's see if he draws a second one. Nah, he one jumps ahead. But now Be Prepared is live, which I need to be careful of as well. Be Prepared can wipe my whole board if I let things go too crazy. He played a Minnie Mouse, which is a 1/1/3 for 1. No biggie. I draw for turn. In my brain, I'm definitely thinking about Be Prepared. I know I am. So I attack his dude, get damage, quest for 2 more, play a Lantern, and I'm actually passing turn. I'm not playing into potential Be Prepared. And I remember, I think, making that choice. But no, he just has Mickey Mouse. Evasive Mickey Mouse, the 8-drop that quests for 4. Now I'm looking at myself and I'm thinking, darn, that could be a problem potentially. I can't attack it. I have nothing in my deck that has evasive, I don't believe. So I think in my brain what I decided to do is suspend everything. I know I have Simba for bodyguard. I'm also leveraging on the fact that he's not going to be prepared, otherwise he would have, and he's not going to give up his Mickey Mouse to do it. So I just quest for 5 here to try to get some lore, and I'm halfway to game right now. I'm thinking about using my lanterns. Clearly I got something going on here. I play Rapunzel to get rid of 1 damage counter and draw 1 card. Not big value, but another lantern there is pretty cool. And I know that he has to deal with Simba. Mickey Mouse has to deal with Simba, but he's just going to lore. He's just going to go for questing. He's not going to attempt to even address my Simba right now. I don't threaten lethal anyway, and that's fine. Now he plays the 6-drop Stitch, the one that quests for 3. Respectable card, honestly. It's a rare. It's not that bad. I'm questing for everything, gaining 3 lore just like that. And now I'm going for another big Stitch. And now I'm saying, yeah, now have to be prepared or you lose. I'm just saying that now, right? If he plays a Be Prepared, he's going to blow up his home board in the process. I'm okay with that. He doesn't have it. I think he's scooping it up. He's scooping it up. All right, we're going to game 3. It's amazing what going first can do. I got the turn 3 Stitch before he could Dragonfire it, gained some value, and that was it. I'm now getting 6 cards again. I really try to aggressively draw for that Stitch combo. I really, really, really do. And Moonrose is probably just looking for some ramp cards. So that's good. He's going to start first. I know that if the same thing happens that happened last time, he might have the Dragonfire turn 4, which I have to be aware of. So he's going to play an ink, and he's just going to play a Sergeant Tibbs, it looks like. Me, I'm going to play an ink and play Stitch. And just like that, that's it. All right, turn 2, and then he's going to quest for 1, and then he's going to pass. So no 1 jump ahead, no Grandma Tala. I guess you'd love to see it. If he has Mickey Mouse, though, next turn doesn't really matter too much. I play Simba as ink, and then I play Lantern. So we're right on par for having the combo 3 turns in a row, which honestly you'd love to see. The deck works best when you draw your turn 3 Stitch combo, obviously. He played the Grandma there. So because he played the Grandma, if I play smart, he's not going to be able to Dragonfire me next turn. Like, he just can't do it now. If the Grandma dies, it puts it in ink exerted, which means he still can't Dragonfire. I decided to pass turn, not playing any potential shenanigans. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Don't want to give the Grandma the option to go into ink. Not right now. So we do the Simba. Play another Simba. We draw 2 cards off Stitch. Now, if he does Dragonfire my Stitch, I'm questing. If he does Dragonfire my Stitch, I got some value of it right away. He's questing for 2, and for 3 games in a row, he had the Dragon Fire for my turn 3 Stitch. Oh, what can you do, though? That's okay. I guess I got lucky getting the Stitch combo 3 turns in a row, or 3 games in a row. And he always has Dragon Fire because he plays 4. He's a good player. So just like that, I'm clearing his board with my Simbas, just to like keep his board empty. I'm gonna play another Lantern and pass turn. The cards in my hand are probably non-inkable, which is something that happens with steel cards. You know, a lot of them just can't ink. He has that Stitch though. That Stitch is really scary. Three is not, you know, a scary number to be questing at, right? So here, I could hard drop a Stitch right now if I had one. The 2 Lanterns plus the 4 ink. Oh, that's what we're... Oh, no, we're doing Tinkerbell. The big Tinkerbell, the one that deals a damage. And then I'm questing for 2 of the Simbas to promote Bodyguard. And now I'm preparing myself to, like, blow up the Stitch. I think that's the plan right now. I'm going to attack the Stitch next turn. And I believe I also have Rapunzel in hand. So if I can, like, beat up the Stitch, I can do it with Tinkerbell, take some damage, and then Rapunzel. And that's exactly the play right now. We're going to go ahead and play Rapunzel to heal 3, draw 3. Rapunzel, crazy card, by the way. Heal up to 3 damage, draw up to 3 cards. Absolutely really good value there, as you guys can see. We quest for the Bodyguard and get the lore. And then I play just Be Our Guest with the remaining ink that I kept in Hook to hand. I played his ink, and that's all I'm doing. So now he needs to be prepared. He needs to draw Be Prepared. I'm getting lucky that he's not drawing Be Prepared. To be real. If he drew Be Prepared at any point in time, you know, things get really awkward. Especially my board state right now isn't looking the best. He also might just be saving it for, like, when I have Stitch. That's an Aladdin to steal a lore. Little Aladdin. I'm expecting big Aladdin to come down probably next turn, so I need to keep that in mind as I, like, go forward. He definitely has the ink to do it. So I play Fire the Cannons to blow up Aladdin, eliminate Aladdin from existence. We quest for 5. And now I'm thinking about what I want to play, if I want to play anything. I'm still trying to, like, play around the Be Prepared, honestly. So I just pass. I don't play into it anymore. And I think that's okay. You know, I can keep the cards in hand right now. I don't have to do anything crazy. And that's fair. I don't want to get Be Prepared. If I get Be Prepared now, you know, it's manageable. If I invest a Stitch first, yeah. There goes the Dragon Fire. So, there's the Be Prepared. So, not playing anything was the correct play there. And now I'm going to think about how I want to recover. I'm just going to play a Stitch for 6. And then we're going to play a legal with the Stitch, which is really good. And then a Stitch with a Stitch. Draw 2 cards. Play an ink, and that's it. Just like that, I recovered from the Be Prepared. Just like that. And didn't really lose any hand advantage doing it. Because another one, it feels bad, but he does not. So he Mickey Mouses. And then he one jumps ahead to get some ink going. He has low hand size. I have pretty good board. But this game is far from over, obviously. Still going to be a little bit of a grind. I can probably now just quest for 6. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I go to 16. I play a Lilo, draw a card with the Stitch effect. I'm now banking on the fact that he doesn't have to be prepared. He has to draw into it now. So I'm just killing the Mickey Mouse just like that and ending the turn. I'm just keeping his board empty right now. I don't want to, like, deal with anything. Mickey Mouse could kill a Lilo. I need Drew to Be Prepared, which is, that's how it goes. That is how it goes. Sometimes you just draw the Be Prepared. I have a lot of ink, though, plus 2 lanterns. How do I get out of this situation? We start with Part of Your World, maybe? Yeah, Part of Your World is a really good card. It'll add back the big... It'll add back Lilo. Interesting. That's not what I remember happening at all. Maybe I have a big Stitch in hand? I'm just playing Rapunzel. So I chose... Oh, interest. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm threatening lethal. I understand. I understand the play now. I still think, you know, retrospectively, it might have been better to do the Stitch, maybe, like, long term. But this way does, like, threaten lethal. So he has to do something. We'll see if he draws an out, though. He has to draw an out. Here comes something. Maleficent, the big dragon, to blow up Rapunzel. Now, I have Lilo. We're going to go to 18. Now we play the Stitch, and once again we are positioning lethal. He needs to have Dragonfire, which he does. He also drew Dragonfire, which feels really bad. He's also developing his brain. So things are getting a little bit tight again. Just a little tight. And my turn here, I need to kind of reestablish something here. I use Be Our Guest to grab a Stitch. I am looking at to play the Stitch, and then I think here I smash the Maleficent. And the reason for smashing the Maleficent here, if I do that, I'm pretty sure I do that, it's to put the Maleficent with 1 damage kind of left, so if we have quests or anything, Stitch can knock it out, which is really good value, you know, a 1-drop Stitch beating a 9-drop Maleficent. And I think that he realizes that as well, so he's probably not going to quest. He's going to play Aladdin to steal a lore, which puts me down to 17 lore. Doing his best to keep me out of potential, you know, winning range. And I think he's just going to pass turn. Oh, no, he quested. He did decide to quest. Okay. And he played Pongo. Alright, so he's saying, you know what, it's fine, it's no big deal. Maleficent did his job. I play Simba for the draw discard. Draw what I just discard what I drew, no big deal. Grab your swords is going to eliminate all that stuff. Now, I don't think I quest here because I know Pongo can beat my guys up. Yeah, that's it. I think retroactively, I wanted to keep the Stitch alive because I wanted to draw a Stitch potentially. And Pongo, you know, Pongo could have killed himself and attacked the Stitch. And now he drew Dragonfire and is going to use it on my little Stitch. So that way there's no shenanigans. I play Smash to kill his Pongo, and then I just quest. Now I'm putting him on a little bit of a clock. He needs to answer my Simba. That's another Pongo. That's an Aurora. Not a big deal here. I play Part of Your World to add back probably Stitch, and I play Stitch. And now I'm positioning lethal. I'm saying you have to answer my Stitch or you're dead. He cannot do it though. He grabbed one from his discard to troll. But that's the match. Stitch taking to the match 2-1. Let me know what you guys think about this kind of gameplay. And if you want to see more, let me know in the comments. With that, I will see you guys later. Have a good one.